Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. So I got these lovely candles yesterday. Oh no, that's gonna be a bummer. Um, but they had like tarot cards on them, and they were like only $5. It's awesome. No, come on, come on, come on. It's not fair. There's still so much of the candle left. The wick can't go out on me like that. Alright, so like I got the energy of arrogant motherfucking men. Men who think they can fucking treat other people like property and get away with it. It's like the audacity. We may have dated, we may have had sex, but you don't own me. This is really irritating me. No, come on, you asshole. Just like a man. uh, so that one was strength. This one's justice. I think it's quite fitting. They were only $5. I mean, I was like, wow, that's awesome. Okay, but so arrogant men who think because they they've been with somebody before, they can just waltz back into their life and get right back into their bed, get right back into their life. Like this person, like can't live without them, and like they can go for 6 months, a year, ignoring them, not talking to them, and waltz back in, and well, it's like I never left. And making bets and fucking talking shit with his buddies or his cousins or his other DL fucking lovers. Talking about, no, that bitch is easy. I bet you $50 I can go right on it and get him or her back naked within 10 minutes. I can't make this shit up. I'm bisexual. uh, I have addictions you don't know about. Somebody's name is Mary. Something happened in January. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, this motherfucker must be living somewhere over the rainbow if you think you can just walk back in and ooh, make a bet with. And like I get this feeling it's 2 to 5 children. I get this feeling that it's someone. It's 2 exes of somebody, and these 2 exes are like betting on which one can get the person to take them back first. So if you have like some random ex from like 5 years ago, and maybe your most recent ex, or it doesn't matter. Like if you have 2 exes like that, you wouldn't have known that they would have. On the surface, it doesn't make sense for them to have known each other because of how you know them, and like you met them in 2 different worlds. Jenny. But behind the scenes, they actually do know each other. Little baby. But yeah, so if you have like 2 exes, like all of a sudden out of the blue, like within a pretty close time frame, like both hit you up and like try to get back with you, because the motherfuckers think that they slick. Edwin. And they think they're playing you behind your back. Like they got this like bet going on, and you'll never find out because they don't think you'll ever figure out that they know each other. Big D, Brittany, New York City, and I'm done with these. We've got Robert, we've got London, and we've got Adam. Oh, took some Zodiacs. Oh, there's the rest of them. Like, that's not all of them. Well, Leo came flying out, so definitely a Leo. Heavily involved. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Aries. And is that Taurus? Yep, Taurus. Well, if this was my story, they all know each other, which I wouldn't be surprised. I think I've actually thought of that conspiracy before, honestly. But the thing about like narcissists, and not even, I mean, I'm not saying like all these people are narcissists, but compulsive liars or narcissists or somebody with some kind of personality disorder, their two main problems: they think they're smarter than everybody, and they think they can make you believe anything they want. Some of them are pretty good, but I don't care how good you are. If you're a liar, at some point your lies get uncovered. It's just some people, they're better than others at lying, so it takes longer to figure the lie out, but everyone gets exposed. What is done in the dark comes to light, always. I think there's about to be some chaos, guys. I almost lost half the deck there. Oh, goodness. Brand new deck, so like they're shiny and like sliding everywhere. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. Somebody's looking for victory. But their logic is working against them, because if they truly want victory with this person and they go into a reconciliation on a bet and this person finds out about it, bro, you've lost forever. Six of Swords sailing into calmer waters. This is probably my favorite Six of Swords I've ever seen. Wow. There could actually be a masculine that's actually needing your help, but for some reason he's cut you off. The 2 to 5 children came out. There's 2 kids and a masculine on the front of this boat, and then there's another masculine rowing the boat. Yeah, I think there's a masculine that needs, him and his children need someone's help, and maybe he will reach out. And if he does reach out, even if you don't want him back, I really think you should help this person. I really think this person needs help. Could have an abusive, narcissistic wife, and he's too afraid to admit it. I mean, because I get it. Like, you're a man and a woman's beating on you. Like, I would probably not want to tell people either. I mean, it's hard enough when you're a feminine man or a woman and you're getting beat by a, an alpha male. It's hard enough to tell people about that. Moving into calmer waters, cooperation, work situation improving. So yeah, like I said, if you have an ex who reaches out to you and they're asking for help, if you can possibly help them, I really think you should. Now, if they're asking for money, fuck them because they probably have a drug addiction. But if they're asking for like a place to stay, especially if it's like with their kids, like if you are able to accommodate that, I really think you should because I really think it's legit that this dude really does need help. And Three of Cups. Socializing with friends, kindred spirits, profits through group efforts. So maybe through your gratitude, through your grace and mercy, and through just being a good person, if you help this masculine out through like socializing together, like by being around each other again, you actually might get some divine inspiration and you guys might create something together like that will be very um, profitable for the both of you. Well, not saying like you have to give this person a second chance in a relationship, just saying if you help them out and you guys wind up socializing and you're having fun, having a good time, and you keep talking about things, you guys actually might create something that might be really profitable for you. Four of Swords. Someone's healing right now, or they're trying to heal, and like you might be the missing link that helps this person complete their healing. Much needed time for self, and rest after hard work and burnout. So maybe this masculine is um, just gone through a divorce, and because their wife or ex-wife was abusive, and he had receipts, was able to prove it, he got custody of the kids. Which I don't know why, but this is what just popped in my head. You literally might want to ask for some documentation, court documentation, or you might want to not try to be shady or um, two-faced, but you might want to make sure that he actually does have legal custody of these children, especially if him and his wife lived in a different state. Because even if he had good intentions, even if like legitly this bitch was beat on him and the kids, and he was just trying to get the kids out of a toxic situation, don't let him convince you that he legally has these kids in a different state. When the truth is, he basically kidnapped them and he's on the run from the law because you'll be aiding and abetting. So I definitely think you should help if you can, but just because you have a good heart and you're kind doesn't mean you're stupid. And a lot of abusers, like a lot of people, manipulators, they think just because you're nice, you're stupid. The Lovers. Mutual caring and attraction, combine resources and collaborations. You guys might actually get back together, even if that's not the original. Even if originally you're like, hey, look, we've already been there. We did that. Bought the T-shirt, and I burned mine last week. Like, but I can't see you and your kids sleeping on the streets. So you guys can. I got whatever accommodations for you. Try not to stay your welcome, but take time to get on your feet. But don't take advantage of me either. And don't expect to be sleeping in my bed. But I think through, because you probably have never met his kids. So through you guys reconnecting and like staying there, just I think old feelings probably will pop up between the two of you, and I think honestly you're gonna wind up really, really like liking his kids too, um, especially if you are single, never married, which and you've never had children. I think his kids are probably gonna like grab you, probably grab your heart almost as much as he did. Um, Romantic, loyal, always busy, creativity, do what you love. So, and that's the Queen of Wands. So I definitely think that's your energy collective. And I definitely think your creativity and this masculine's creativity is really going to. I don't know if you're gonna like just have a bad day at work or something, and you're gonna come home with like some liquor or something, and the two of you get to drinking together, get to laughing, get to like really having fun, and then some that light bulb goes off. You guys start talking, and you get pen and paper, and you just get to writing ideas, and you know you get full of passion, and that's creative spark, and well, get a little bit, you got a little bit of that liquid courage in you, or that fuzzy wuzzy wine feeling, and next thing you know, he is sleeping in your bed. Two of Swords. Pause for balanced thinking on situation. Have faith in your own ideas, wisdom. So don't, if you come up with something or you already have like a basis for like an idea for a product or a project, take advice or constructive criticism, but don't let this masculine like try to like take your idea from you or twist it to where it's not what you originally wanted. And again, just want to reiterate: make sure you have all the facts on if he does show up with his kids, to make sure that he legally has the right to have those kids where you're at, where you're at. Queen of Cups. You're very loving. You're very kind. Um, you're romantic. You're talented. And you love helping people. So, and it's sad because people with personalities and personality traits and qualities such as those are phenomenal personality traits to have, but sadly get taken advantage of quite often. So boundaries, Queen of Cups. Yeah, and Eight of Swords. If this situation, it really does seem like it's going to be good. Like, I mean, I think it's actually going to be the key to getting you guys back together, because I think there's been a rocky past between you guys, and you had just written it off, the connection off altogether. Like, but you are not a cold-hearted bitch, and you're not gonna like just let a man with two, probably 8, 12 year olds, especially if it happens like here soon, like it's winter, so you're not just gonna be like, no, sorry, you can't come in. Take your two little kids and go sleep under the Walnut Street Bridge. But the moment, if this does like cross a toxic like level, like line, and you're starting to like feel imprisoned in your own home where you're supposed to feel peace and serenity, tell him he's gonna have to go. There are places that will help him and his kids. Page of Wands. Playful, honest relationship, new skill or investment. So like I said, more than likely this is going to be a positive experience, but there is some anxiety or fear based coming from the feminine side. Emperor. Stable, mature love with loyalty, success in business, excuse me, and legal matters. So honestly, maybe I'm a little jaded, and I'm giving this masculine a little bit too much hell, but he might he might have got. I think you should don't worry or stress out this connection. Pray and meditate. And if he's got any ill will or any cruel intentions, God will take care of him. But my the energies I'm feeling, my intuition is saying he does really miss you. That's why he's like swallowing his pride and coming to you. But he doesn't want his children hurt anymore, and he knew you were someone he could count on when it came to making sure his kids were okay. And, I mean, he wants to be okay too, but it's more. He really is legitly thinking more about his kids than anything. Strength. You are aligning now. Be patient. Strong position or sound venture. Just stay strong, mentally, physically, um, and have faith. God is aligning this for a reason, and if this was the connection where you guys met in like a not so traditional way, like it was like you guys just fell into each other's laps, like God did it. Like it's what it felt like to both of you. Like God literally the divinely orchestrated the two of you guys. Like um, if you met in a serendipitous moment, then serendipity's here again, and God is there is some reason why God wants you and this masculine together. Seven of Wands, big ego. Try seeing the other side. Hold your ground and diligent work. So there is still some ego-based fears coming from both of you, and I think it's probably because of the way the connection split when you guys broke up, and it legitly probably is because he was married when he met you, and you didn't know that, and maybe that's one of the things you're hurt but you're also probably hurt because when he checked out the connection, he literally checked out. Like he probably ghosted you because he couldn't handle trying to do right by you and do right by his family. So even though it's not fair to you and you didn't deserve it, it was easier for him to cut you off or ghost you and try to make things right with his family than it was to try and do right all around. Because if his wife was to find out that he was talking to you or never like completely severed the tie with you, that would have probably caused a shitload more mess than what he's already in. And he actually might be in the mess he's in now because the wife did find some shit out. King of Swords, intellectual man, not romantic, take charge, leader, direct. So this person is really smart. They are a leader. They do take charge. He doesn't come off as romantic, but I mean, we've all been in that bed. I was not trying to like roast my masculine there, but we've all had a masculine like that where it doesn't seem like he's into you, but let him get you alone. Happy relationship with bright future, period of prosperity, honors, and recognition. The sun. Whatever, like if you honor God by showing grace, mercy, and kindness to this person and his kids, God's going to honor you by giving you a season in the sun. And whatever that idea is that you guys come up with, it will be successful. You will make money off of it. And I think you will get back into a really happy relationship with each other. You might even have a kid of your own. Oh, there we go. "25 minutes." Transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. So, collective, you are in the middle of a transformation, and your masculine probably is too. And God is He's bringing you back together to complete the transformation. And I don't think you guys are going to split again. You might not even think that you guys are getting back together, or literally have no intentions of that when this masculine knocks on your door. But that's God's intention. That's why He led the masculine back to you. Harmony. Disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. Everything has its cycle. Every stage of life has its own unique meaning and purpose. Every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. Divine mystery. You, along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars, are part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be be present, and feel the power of now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. And one more. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved today. It is often easy to forget where you have started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. And I'm going to go and cut this off because love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.